running low on all kinds of shit. Can you help me out in the bayou?
I'll head your way now.
Anything you want here?
Let me see what you got.
Our business is done. You know how to find me.
My money back.
I believe that man has a gun.
Huh? Somebody there?
Call. While it's feeling a little light, fellas, might have to fold after this one.
Did I just see something?
Huh?
Got a bad feeling.
Run out, boy!
Those are great for target practice. Running for cover. You know they shoot some shit up.
Let's shoot some shit up.
How you like that? Oh, die, prick.
Hell, hands right fucking here.
Anybody follow you? Roy is rattled, scared of Greco, terrified of you. Heard he started sleeping at the warehouse. It's the only place he feels safe.
Good. Means I have an easier time getting my hands on him.
Once he's taken care of, we'll move in. Vito will turn things around. You'll see.
I'm calling the cops!
Send some units over here. Reports coming in of a car being stolen in River Road. If you can spare a moment, maybe stop and check things out.
Still manager won't spring for new fans while we sweat in the back office. He's not gonna budge until somebody kills over the distro.
All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols.
I know the new kid, right? Huh? The one walking the door?
And you don't
Terry?
have to tell me, but you know her and her people. I let my kid watch a white man kiss a black woman, and I gotta hear it from her. And a whole lot of no, thank you. Do your fucking job and find him!
goddamn cocksucker!
Goddamn day.
Get out of here! Firing on that piece of shit! Switching out ammo! I'm boxed in! Help me out here! Shit! Shit! I'm hit! Get me to a goddamn... Get me to a goddamn hospital! There! There! You see him? Can't be happening. This ain't right. Grabbing some cover! Cocksucker! You don't want to do this!
They'd have killed your ass anyway. Need you guys to secure the smuggling operation at the warehouse.
I'll send them over. And Lincoln, just cause Greco's a dipshit doesn't mean he's a pushover. He'll probably send out some of his men, have him try and take you out. So watch your ass. Get your hands on Greco and rough him up all you want, but don't kill him. That's for me.
I was in the 3rd Platoon Company C of the 614 Tank Destroyer Battalion during World War II. I trained as a medic, but I still carried a gun. Every man in our company was black. Army didn't know what to do with us other than they didn't want us fighting with the white men. Klimbach was that little French town up there near the border with Germany, and we were ordered to take it. Now, the Krauts took out 3 of the 4 anti-tank guns we had, but there was no way in hell we were letting them get the better of us. We were determined to show we was just as good, if not better, than every other soldier in the service. I don't like talking about medals I got over there.
ये बुड्ढा यार इतनी स्टोरी क्यों सुनाता है?
Only way a man survives something like that is through the grace of God. Doesn't seem right.
भाई जो भी देख रहा है लाइक जरूर कर देना.
A little piece of tin. No one knows I helped Lincoln except for you and John Donovan. Not that I'm keeping it a secret, mind you. Just that nobody ever came around and asked about it.
Hey, Lincoln, that prick Greco threw me out on my ass. Didn't give him shit I got.
Greco's in that building at the end of the block. A lot of whoas in there. Probably face down a pussy right now.
You got any muscle with him?
Yeah, a couple of meatheads. I'll go around the front, you take the back. He tries to run, grab his ass. Nobody kills that prick but me. Fuck. Those are Marcano's guys. Cocksucker. Come on, back to the car, you drive, I'll cover us. Fuck if that little prick gets away. Ha! Ha!
Is that? How the fuck did Greco end up with my car?
He's a little fuck, that's how.
God damn it, why don't you just let Marcano handle this jackass?
Marcano would just kill the little shit stain. I want to take my time. Besides, until I can get at Marcano directly, this is the next best goddamn thing.
Point taken.
Jesus fuck, Sal's guys don't let up, do they? You fuckers missed me!
Let's go.
Hey, stick with him!
Don't shoot my car, Vito! Fuck!
I ain't making any promises. No way I'm letting that dipshit get away.
God damn it, that motherfucker's got my car!
50 यार
Got me. I'm one of our boys.
नहीं होगी यार ये बैठ जल्दी बैठ भाग गया वो भाई बैठ
Vito agreed to work with Lincoln on one condition, that he bring him Michael.
Let's do this.
Is that... How the fuck did Greco end up with my car?
He's a little fuck, that's how.
God damn it, why don't you just let Marcano handle this jackass?
Marcano would just kill the little shit stain. I want to take my time. Besides, until I can get at Marcano directly, this is the next best goddamn thing.
Point taken.
Go back to Sal. Tell him he's done
shoot my
fucking
car,
Vito
Vito.
Scaletta. I ain't making any promises. No way I'm letting that dipshit get away. You fuckers missed me!
You assholes forget about me! I'm ducking. Buckle's empty. Let him have it.
Fuck, god damn it! The fuck are you?
Let's get him the fuck out of here. The cops are closing in.
Hey, get the door.
Yeah. Come on.
Available units. Suspicious individual in vehicle. Officers investigating.
You're gonna have to shake these corn-pone redneck motherfuckers.
What happened?
You crossed the wrong motherfucker, that's what happened. Now shut the fuck up!
You don't know who you're messing with, you baby fucking sons of bitches? Assholes! You're so impossibly fucked right now! You fuckers ignoring me?
All units, we have reports of the suspect being sighted in the bayou.
Hell's a coming!
Cops are still on us. Lose them, Lincoln.
Attention, suspect seen in Delray Hollow. All units converge.
अपने आप डूब गया हवा में भी डूब गई
gotta do something about those fucking cops.
This kid know how to drive? Didn't know you'd be involved in this speedo, you cocksucker!
Fuck, cops are closing in.
Settle down back there, kiddo. Fight'll be over soon.
Lined up, ready to fire.
God damn it! You gotta let me out of here.
Attention all units. Suspect location is Barclay Mills.
You fucking ignoring me? This dick know how to drive? Jesus Christ, oh God, slow the fuck down, you big gorilla!
All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandoned search. Return to patrol.
Oh, if it's not one thing, the fucking cops are on our ass.
What happened?
You crossed the wrong motherfucker, that's what happened. Now shut the fuck up!
Settle down back there, kiddo. Fight'll be over soon.
Responding units. Visual contact with
Motherfuckers,
suspect
let me
lost.
go already.
Back to your place.
Yeah. Pull around to the chum shack in the back. And as for you, have a little dignity. Christ.
Help! Somebody fucking help! Help!
Watch out for cops. Don't want to get pulled over with this asshole in the back seat.
Get in your office, now!
Be advised, there's been a hit and run in Southtown.
Shit.
Any units in the area, please respond.
For a couple of years there, I really thought I might be done with all the Jimmy Cagney bullshit. But here I am.
Ronnie, I kind of figured you for more the Edward G. Robinson type.
Look at you, kid. You know, God's got a sense of humor, too. It's sick as shit, but that motherfucker's got one.
You gotta let me out of here. Let me go! Please! I didn't do nothing!
Didn't do nothing. You were getting ready to fucking kill me.
I was just doing what Uncle Sal told me to do.
Nah, that fuck never liked me, I get it. But this? You never tried anything like this before.
I don't...
Come on, Mikey, why do you want me gone all of a sudden?
He said you were a carpetbagger. Never should have been down here in the first place.
You want me to keep going? You got 9 more!
Fuck! Listen, Jesus, he was worried you knew about the casino. And so we're gonna play up to Leo and the commission.
What casino?
Answer the question.
Uncle Sally's... You see that construction across the lake? He's building a casino over there. He wants to go legit. Turn this city into Las Vegas.
Gambling's illegal.
Yeah, no shit, it's illegal. Which is why he's paid a bunch of money to get the laws changed.
Who else is involved in this?
I don't know. I don't know, I swear it. Look, I told you what you wanted to know. You're gonna let me go now, right?
Yeah, sure. Stupid fucking prick. I'll clean this mess up. No reason for you to stick around.
Remember our deal. I'm expecting a cut of everything you bring in.
Hey, I know how this shit works. You'll get your money. There's a woman named Alma, helps me out sometimes. Cuban, mean as fuck. Should talk to her, see if she needs anything. Might be an easy way to bring in some extra money.
Where's she at?
At the warehouse.
All right. What are you gonna do with him?
Fish gotta eat like everyone else.
At what point did you become aware that Sal Marcano wanted to build a casino north of the city?
Pretty early on. Michael Greco told Lincoln about it.
And Lincoln Clay's plan was to specifically target various entities related to Marcano's casino plan?
Between the bribes he was paying out to get gambling legalized and the money needed to pay off the commission, Sal was stretched pretty thin. So Lincoln used that to his advantage. Forced Sal into making some extremely hard decisions. Decisions that would limit his options.
I'm telling you, we make twice as much bread moving heroin as we would from a stupid fucking casino. Maybe 3 times.
This ain't about the money.
You're joking, right? All I ever heard from you is, don't give me that goddamn excuses, you understand? You pay me what's fucking owed!
You think this is a game, son? And it's my fault for playing along with you. For not setting you straight. But it's not a game. This shit wears on you, grinds you down. I ain't had a decent night's sleep in 43 years. And then after Lucho, shit.
Well, hey, we got the cocksuckers who did that. Every last one of them.
Yeah, and your uncle's still dead, ain't he? Yeah. You think sitting in that chair makes you special, huh? Somehow puts you above all the bullshit. But it's the opposite. All it does is paint a giant goddamn bullseye on your forehead. There's a price to be paid for all this, you understand? And I'm tired of paying it. But mainly, I'm worried I'm gonna get a phone call telling me you're dead in a gutter somewhere.
What do you expect me to do, huh? Work the front door? Glad hand folks as they come on in, maybe give them a quick slap on the ass?
You'll run it with me. And here, after a few years, after I know everything's settled down, you'll take over. Find yourself a nice woman. Give me some fucking grandkids.
Sounds boring as fuck.
It's the only way, son. The world is changing. Used to be people knew their place. Now everybody's screaming about equality. And now they all deserve a slice of the pie. Niggers, nicks, gooks, you name it. Our way of doing things won't work in a world like that. Yeah. You come to me with something like this, Lou, you better be goddamn sure. Yeah. Lincoln Clay's still alive.
Fuck me.
That crazy man just kept coming.
Who we shooting?
Didn't you hear? We're about to find ourselves in the middle of a race war.
I've seen you shoot. I think I'll be all right.
Hey, with this fucking rifle, I'm Wild Bill Hickok. So, how's the Padre handling all this? You know, the bloody path of mayhem and revenge you've embarked upon?
Still not happy about it. Thinks you're most likely the devil.
You know, I had a look at his service record. Oh, settle down. I was just curious. He was a medic, but he saw action at Klimbaugh with the 614th. He was credited with taking out 2 Kraut tanks on top of the 16 men he shot. A lot of killing for a would-be priest.
That was different. It was during a war.
And this isn't? Look, I'm just saying, we didn't win that war by worrying about hurting someone's feelings. We won it by bombing the Krauts and Nips back to the Stone Age. Padre'd be wise to remember that.
Yeah, maybe. I'll catch you later.
You're not still sore about me looking into the Padre, are you? Don't tell me you weren't at least a little curious.
We needed a little rain.
Plead the fruits of our labor. But I'm counting on you to stick with me when you hand out the next district. I'm counting on you, and the Holler's counting on both of us.
Hey, Lincoln, that prick Greco threw me out of my ass. Didn't give a shit I got a pregnant wife at home. Nice to be back on the job, that's all I'm saying.
You're him, aren't you? Lincoln Clay.
Vito asked me to come see you.
He wants our guys to do double the runs. Double the runs means double the chances of running into the Coast Guard.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna be too much help dealing with them.
So I will deal with those hijos de la gran puta. I need someone to keep the warehouses full, keep the money coming in.
How much we talking?
Enough to make it worth your troubles. You're gonna be hitting trucks for the contraband.
Seems simple enough. I'll let you know when I get the first truck.
You didn't just save his life, you know? You brought him back. The real Vito. What I mean is, I haven't seen this Vito in a really long time. And I don't want him to go back to the way he was.
You got something to say, I'ma just say it.
What's gonna happen next? You need him, and you need us now. So you give Marcano the fucking he deserves. Is it back in the freezer again?
Would you believe me if I say no?
No, I don't think so. But I believe very few people these days. And if Vito said this is the way things are, that's how they are. If you see any of Greco's men out there, you should deal with them. It will make it easier for us to conduct business. I got my hands on prime shipments out there. Go bust up some heads and bring it back here. I'll take it from there.
I can't believe what I'm reading, what I'm hearing on the radio. What you doing?
You knew how it was gonna go down. I sat right there and told you.
Maybe I'm just realizing there's a difference between hearing about something in the abstract and seeing it splash across the front page of the newspaper.
You didn't think I'd go through with it?
I don't... No, I knew. I knew as soon as you regained consciousness. I could see it. I look at you, I see who you were. A little boy who didn't have much, but who also wasn't angry about it. A little boy who shared, who laughed, who just enjoyed being. I wonder what happened to him.
He finally realized how things work.
Is that so?
How many times was the orphanage vandalized by rednecks? How many times do we have to drive around asking restaurants for their leftovers because we didn't have nothing else to eat?
Did we have to deal with racist assholes? Sure. But whenever they did something, folks come around and help us. White, black, Baptist, Lutheran, you name it. You know how all you boys got new jackets on Christmas? Those came from an old white woman, a Calvinist. She spent the entire year making them. If all you ever look for is evil, it's all you ever gonna see.
I gotta go.
I never wanted this for you, Lincoln. I wanted you to have a good life.
There's the man of the year. It's a beautiful thing. I got the will and the way to handle anything you bring me. Remember that.
Yep, heard many a horror story about the things that went on between these walls. Now we get to meet.
Got a weed problem, boys.
Get on, get on, get on!
Mr. Clay, good to have this back in our hands.
Fuck him up!
Then what motherfuckers were making a raid?
Take him, cover!
help right away.
Yeah, we've got a report of a car being stolen at Irish Point. If any units have time, maybe go take a statement? All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrol. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrol.
Coming to you.
Be careful.
Priority straight. All I give a damn about is keeping those coon-ass motherfuckers out of the hollow. Don't care what it takes.
You need to watch where you go.
It's good being out walking like this. I still feel kind of cooped up in the new job. It pays good, but being indoors in an office just ain't my style.
Good Lord, trying to wash away all the sin again? I just don't want to get down there and the show's canceled because Morrison can't keep his drink in his pants.
No, I get it. But Alma, now she's a real ball-buster. Get shit done. Whatever you got, whatever you need, she'll get it for you. No denying that.
The hell was that?
That shit's a...
Time is up. I'ma take you with me.
Is that a joke? Why the hell man would I be happy about having that Yankee prick back to running the union? You don't get... Two shits about us.
Hey, Lincoln. So you dealt with Sonny Blue. I bet my old man was happy to hear about that. I'm hearing it's been kind of hard to get some of the Sweetwater's moonshine in town. Good work. When this bullshit with my old man's through, you and me should talk.
Maybe I should look over there.
You see that fucker?
That amusement park's been closed a while.
Lived here my whole life. Right on the water. Never learned to swim.
Let's try over there.
I don't want to get out of here.
Let's try over here now.
clock.
This boy is mine.
Out.
You gotta be kidding me, man.
All right, get out.
Stealing an old man's car?
We
Gotcha,
tore you up good.
cocksucker! Fellas, over here! Switching out ammo! I have them all top, you dumb fucker! He's over here! Get him! Found him! Oh, where that came from! Grabbing some cover!
Some bitch right there.
I'm hit! Shit! Fucking stuck!
Where'd they go? Finish this, motherfucker! You can't hide from me, son. God damn. Hey.
Oh, it's done! Oh, I was hoping we'd find an animal back here.
Need a second to reload. Come get me. God damn it! I'ma tear him a new asshole. Kill him too soon. the cops!
Y'all need to get down here right away! We have a report of a stolen car downtown. Any units in the area, please respond. All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrol. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrol.
Bevis can't be happy about what you've been doing to the distillery's business. You got Carl's attention. He's back at the Sweetwater Distillery.
Any idea how he'll react when I go in there?
He's bug shit crazy swamp people. How do you think he'll react? Still, might be worth keeping him around. No one knows the bayou like he does.
Owe you one for this, Nikki.
Damn right you do.
This is quite nice.
I spotted him!
Grabbing some cover!
Got him. Get direct.
I know you don't belong here.
I spotted him!
Run for cover.
I got a beat
That's
on him
him.
from the
Let's
side.
go.
Throw in a Molotov.
Don't fuck up that asshole.
You assholes forget
Fucker,
about me.
take me.
Taking out the whole team. What the hell? ducking down.
We got ourselves a guest.
I see him.
Fire it! Fire it now!
Better call for help.
I spotted him! Don't look back. Just get...
That cat must have took off.
You want to check over there?
Okay, then. Where do you want to look?
Somebody here?
Okay, then. Where do you want to look?
I think we got...
There! Cut that sack of shit down! Yeah! Cut that sack of shit down!
Fucking
Light him up with a Molotov!
Fire coming down!
You ticked off the wrong white boy.
Dead asshole! 12 o'clock! Can't fucking move!
Time to dive, prick.
I'm hit! Fuck me! Get out of here! Fuck me! Got nowhere to go! Got nowhere to go!
It's all yours, boy.
Fuck you, and fuck Burke!
You talk too much. Emptied out the distillery. It's primed and ready for your boys.
Offer's still standing. My boys are on the way. Everything's in place. The butcher's on his way. Time to put that rabid dog down.
How did Lincoln Clay convince Thomas Burke, Vito Scaletta, and the woman known as Cassandra to work together?
He called a sit-down. He told them to meet him at an old plantation house in the bayou. When he had them all in the same room, he laid out how they were going to take down Marcano. Lincoln could be very persuasive.
Joint before I go to bed, and I sleep real good.
Apparently the guy barely had any clothes on when it all went down.
to you if you want to check it out.
What's this all about? Getting ready for some company. Barbieri should be here any minute now.
Barbieri's coming here.
So he claims. Never known the man to be a liar. I just got off the phone with him. I told him if he wanted to settle up, he'd be here waiting.
For fuck's sake, Burke, you don't ever tell your enemy when and where you're gonna set up the ambush.
Christ, you're much too serious about all this. It takes the fun out of it. Besides, that's the worst that could happen.
You could get us all killed.
Aye, that I could. It's all right. It's just Nicky.
Butcher and his boys are right behind me.
You sure?
If there's one benefit to being your miserable dot, it's I know what a posse of Dago assholes out for blood looks like. I'll call them out with a spotlight on the water tower.
I loaded up some barrels with a special petrol mixer cooked up. Scatter them across the yard. A bullet will take them out. So don't be close to them when they blow. I'm gonna snipe those guinea fucks from the crane. You should head up to the roof. One last thing. You try to cut and run, I'll plant you myself. We clear?
I'll see you when this is done.
You might.
You all right back there, lass?
What's that? My da asking how I'm doing? Whatever have I done to warrant such fucking concern?
Ah, shite, girl. A simple yes or no would have been fine.
The left, they're almost on you. Woo! That's right!
Open up on it! He's taking out the whole team! Barbecue that fast!
Up there, right side.
You messed with the wrong Irish girl, you bastard!
Over there, shoot him!
Get that fucker off me!
Don't forget the little surprise I cooked up for those guinea fucks. Irish run the point now.
Woo! That's right!
Give him a hit on the left.
You messed with the wrong Irish girl, you bastard!
Irish run the point now. Don't forget the little surprise I cooked up for those guinea fucks. The eggplant rolling cunt finally decided to show.
Hey, I don't give two fucks about Burke's little pet Niglet. I want the Mick alive. Got it? I'm gonna give him an ass fucking he's never gonna fucking forget. Bring him back fucking alive, that cocksucker.
Oh! Cover me while I reload!
circling around here?
In my
I see.
Out of in.
Shit. Heat up, don't.
Should have saved a bullet or two.
A nigger and a Mick working together. Fuck me. I never thought I'd live to see the day.
What can I say? Brave new world.
Alive then.
I see the legs still giving you fits, huh, fucko?
Ah, fuck you. You won't be so cocky once I take the acetylene to you.
Fuck you! What do you think happens next, huh? You're gonna die, motherfucker. You're gonna hold next to me. You, your whole organization. You're gonna suck my dick in hell.
You all right?
Grab his legs. Time to get him into the garage. Fat cunt.
We were never able to reconstruct precisely what happened to Barbieri, primarily because his body wasn't found until the mid-1980s. The Army Corps of Engineers was dredging the bottom of the Mississippi River, and his remains were found in the trunk of an old car. Both legs were broken so many times, there was barely any bone left.
Half-naked guys engaging in shootouts is why I don't go out much anymore.
Whiskey everywhere. Not a drop to drink. Well, maybe a drop every now and then.
I'm going to stay away from the craps king.
This neighborhood's been a little crazy, but Rosette says it's calming down.
I'll not leave thee, thy lone one, to pine on the stem. since the lonely are sleeping. Go sleep there with him.
You already finished with Barbieri?
Barbieri? No. By a long shot. Already told you. Die slow. As for you, show up like Lazarus himself. And I'm thinking to myself, this jockey bastard is either one of the luckiest sons of bitches that's ever lived, or the kind of man that invites rotten damn luck. So goddamn sure it was the latter. I have to admit, I was wrong about you.
You can thank me by calling me by my name.
Die. Lincoln it is, then. It's funny. Things get taken from us. We convince ourselves we have to go out and inflict the pain on someone else. A little mend what's busted up inside of us. But it doesn't, does it? No.
It done.
Spent my entire goddamn life scratching and clawing at anyone that came along. Even if they were there to help. Look where it fucking got me. It's the sense changing. Only way is forward.
Now that Irish Point is back under your control, I'm gonna need you to bring in as much money as you can. Going after Marcano ain't gonna be cheap.
And I imagine you'll be wanting your cut of the proceeds.
That's right.
Can't say I'm a fan of someone looming over me. But a deal's a deal. I asked Nikki to manage those moonshine runs, but she can't bring them all on her own. That liquor hauls in a fair amount. We'll talk to her. She's around here somewhere if she ain't out quail hunting.
Quail ain't in season.
Oh, for her kind, it's always in season. Now. Oh. You'll excuse me. Oh. I have to go to see Mr. Barbieri. He's probably getting a little lonely. Lonely.
Some shitbag let the air out of my tires a couple nights ago. I don't even bother going there for my meat anymore. Quality's gone way down. Now this. Oh! Careful, asshole!
Coming through.
Oh! You blind. Please be more careful. Careful, asshole! happening?
Oh, shit!
Whiskey everywhere. And not a drop to drink. Wow. Maybe a drop every now and then.
You think I forgot what you did? You can blame Marcana all you want, but it was your men who ambushed us.
My men were following orders. We got rules. Not my fucking problem that you people don't understand it.
Yeah, well, I'm about to make it your fucking problem.
What shit is this, then?
Goddamn. If it ain't the city's favorite pot-licking donkey, Thomas Burke.
The fuck did you just say to me?
Put the gun down, Burke. It's gonna take all four of us to bring down Marcano, so I don't want any more of this stupid bullshit.
Bring down Marcana? These two used to work for Marcana. And this one? Do you know how many of my men this canard killed because Marcana told him to? Fuck him, and fuck you if you think I'm ever gonna trust
Hey,
these
get the
two.
fuck out then. There's no sweat off my ass.
You don't trust him? Good. Because I don't trust any of you. But that doesn't change the fact that I destroyed Barbieri's operations, killed Doucette and those other redneck motherfuckers, and saved Joe ass from Greco's men. So here's what you need to decide right fucking here now. Either fall in line or get the fuck out. Just know. Second you step out that door, your name's getting added to my list, right beneath Marcano's. Now, if we're all done acting like goddamn children, let's go over the plan. In order to bring down an organization the size of Marcano's, we need to eliminate the people at the base and work our way up. It's the same thing I did in Knox.
I know the military filled your noggin with all manner of tactics and schemes, but let's not overthink this shit. Say we go out to his house and shoot him. Shouldn't take more than an hour or so, depending on traffic.
And what you think gonna happen after? Everybody else just gonna lay down and die, you stupid-ass motherfucker?
Cassandra's right. Just killing Marcano doesn't get us anywhere. One of his brothers will take over and we're right back where we started. So, first, we go after his lieutenants. Then, once they're killed, we seize their territory and move on to the capos. Once the lieutenants and the capos are killed, Marcano will be isolated and alone. And that's when we go after him.
Hold on, what happens to those territories we get from Marcano's guys?
Once it's in our hands, I'll decide who gets to run the day-to-day. I give you a district, you get the rackets and everything else. But I'm also counting on you to hold it. Keep that bastard from reclaiming it. One last thing. Y'all know that building that's going up across the lake? It's building a casino. Marcano's constructing this so we can go legit. All his money's tied up into that thing, so once he figures out what we're up to, it'll limit his options. More importantly, it's an emotional attachment. Emotions make people irrational, greedy. So that's where we hit him. Right in the goddamn heart.
Hey, nice speech. Think they bought it?
Don't care. They're all too greedy or pissed off at Marcano to back out now.
At least until one of them decides to try the crown on Versailles.
Well, if it comes to that, I'll handle it. The photos were a nice start and all, but I'm gonna need some actionable intel on those lieutenants. A place of business, where I can find them, you name it.
The dossiers are nearly complete. I'll be ready to move when you are. I was also able to recruit some concerned citizens who are more than happy to share what they know about Sal's coalition of WAP assholes. Information on how to contact them will be included with the other intel.
Appreciate it.
Sure you don't need a ride?
Oh, I do my own driving.
And the systematic killing of Marcano's capos and lieutenants, that was part of the plan.
Well, you weren't playing fucking patty cake, Christ.
Look, you want to bring somebody down, you destroy the foundation they're standing on. It's the same basic op we ran over Nam.
there's been a hit and run in South Downs. Any units in the area, please respond. All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandon search. Return to patrols.
I don't know how you people live down here. It's hot, it's humid. Most of the time it smells like that goddamn river.
Smells alright to me.
You know what it is. It stinks of mud. Wet, rotten mud. It's been buried down deep for way too fucking long. The Mekong Delta had that same goddamn stench. Hated it then, hate it now.
So, what'd you find out?
Frank Pagani runs Tikfa Harbor. Reports up to Tommy Marcano, and he has a ship called the Tanager, which he uses to smuggle shit in and out of the city. For the past 8 months, he's been making regular trips to Bermuda.
What's in Bermuda?
Not a goddamn thing. He's really been going to Cuba.
Marcano used to run the mob casinos down in Havana.
My assumption is that Frank has been taking whatever is salvageable from the old casinos and bringing it back up here.
That's a lot of effort to reuse some old tables and slot machines. There's gotta be something else going on.
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't walk up to Frank and ask him. He's in Havana now, and he isn't scheduled to be back anytime soon.
We gotta force him to change his travel plans.
Frank's businesses are centered around stolen cars and freight. Look for places that'll support that kind of activity. Once you start taking them down, he'll come home.
All right.
I'll put a tap on the Coast Guard and let you know when the Tanager contacts them.
Sorry about that.
Hey, over here. So you the scary motherfucker who gonna deal with Junior Holland.
Nice to meet you too, lady.
Set it down. I don't mean anything by it. I'm Gina Kowalski. My old man and I used to boost cars with Junior before he decided to brain us and throw in with Marcano.
I don't see your old man around.
Died in the cell upstate round Easton.
Oh. Sorry.
He shouldn't have got caught. Junior's running cars out of the best old gas station around the way. Got some pros that come around with high-end rides. Hell, He even got a sideline bootlegging gasoline from the refinery.
Where the car's going?
He sells some here, but knowing how many nice new rides gone missing lately, I'm guessing Junior's getting ready to run a bunch in a shipment out of town.
If he's got people out on the street, I'll get him to talk. Maybe even get word about the pros he's got working for him. See you around, Gina.
Boys don't scare easy, but you still need to get some of them to talk.
Good Lord! Go, go, go!
Tú, ven para acá. I think you've been waiting for me.
Yeah. Pablo Duarte, you with the company?
Not exactly. That gonna be a problem?
If you can help keep money from going to those communist bastards in Cuba, then no.
You with the Cuban Revolutionary Council?
I made it through that disaster back in '61. Ended up here. I still have connections, though. It's how Frank Pagani's smuggling operation got on my radar. His man, Pops Holland, runs the freight yard. Does a lot of business with Havana.
All that commie talk about common ownership is so much bullshit, it's sickening.
Those hijos de puta only care about money. Since losing River Row, Pops has had to resort to airdrops. They move them around, so you'll have to find out where they're happening.
I'm sure Pops' people will be more than happy to help me out. I'll be back, Pablo.
'Cause working for Pops Holland know what he's up to. You're gonna need to get at them.
Jesus, he's dead.
Huh? What the shit was that? Maybe he's over here?
Hurry the fuck up. This is what happens if you lip off. Next time, keep your damned mouth shut. That's him. Let's go. Come tough with him. Your own size. Here. Over here. Grab cover.
Y'all need to get downhill right away. Attention all units. Please be advised there's been a hit and run reported at Tikva Harbor. Please respond.
I'm not hearing things, am I?
There you are.
Come get me,
You
boy!
ain't gonna lie, dipshit.
Another man! Go, bastard, got lucky!
All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrol. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrol.
assholes for getting...
There's some officers down here. Any available units, report to the hit and run downtown. Response requested.
This part of town's run by a man named Tony DeRazio. From what I was able to piece together, he's a real fucking weirdo. Some kind of savant when it comes to numbers.
Then he must be the one who runs Lou Marcano's books.
Runs his books, launders his money. Hell, he even manages Lou's relationships with city officials. It's Tony's job to make sure their asses stay greased.
How do I get to him?
Well, that's where things get interesting. Tony lives in the penthouse on the top floor of the Royal Hotel. Elevator access is restricted, and the rest of the hotel's crawling with Tony's goons.
Well, he can't stay up there all the time. I'm gonna need a schedule for when he comes and goes.
I've been watching this cocksucker for a month now, and he's left exactly one time. That was because one of his men fucked up. Took a pipe to the poor bastard's left arm.
Well, it looks like he's got a front business he uses to issue bribes and launder Lou's money. And another one that soaks up funds from the city. I hit him. He overreacts, then I get my opening.
And fuck up things between him and Lou in the process. Be careful with this one. Just because Tony's a goddamn spastic doesn't mean he won't cut your balls off if given the chance.
Really?
Shrimp. What you call me?
I have a subscription.
You don't wear continental clothes or Stetson hats.
Supposed to meet?
I heard you have information for me.
The name's Lenny Davis. I work in the city clerk's office, and your friend said you could help with this guy blackmailing me.
What kind of juice makes you someone worth blackmailing?
My office approves new projects under development. I fucked up, cheated on my wife, and this guy, Jimmy Kavar, filmed it. Come to find out, the girl worked for Kavar, too.
And now he owns you.
He's forcing me to rubber stamp phony building projects and cash the checks for his company, Kavar Construction. Probably seen the signs over where they're building the new city hall. Thing is, Kavar doesn't really come around unless there's a problem.
Don't worry. I'm pretty good at causing people problems.
Some of his men hang out around downtown. Look, I ain't a bad guy. I just made a mistake is all.
Keep your head down, Lenny. I'll pay Kavar's men a visit. See what they know.
People will know more about what he's doing than I will.
Down to their ankles and walk around the world as God made them, they let them. They ain't hurting anybody.
Just one more week.
What am I supposed to do for money until next week?
That's it. Let's go.
Dale, you see him? I'm ducking down.
Take my shot.
He's out! Hit him! Who loves
Kavar Construction. Tell me about it.
Mr. Kavar just moved a shit ton of stuff, and the money's just sitting there, waiting for somebody to take it.
You work for me now.
I got that he's gone. Means I'm done.
I ain't giving up that easy. Stuck! Shit! Fucking stuck! Yes! Got him! You fucking funds! I fucking time to die, asshole! Gonna choke the life out of you! Fire it! Fire it! You ain't that slime, dipshit. Can't hide.
Gun! Gun! Oh my God, he has a gun!
Y'all need to get down here right away! Any available units report to the hit and run downtown. Response requested. All units, search is called off. Repeat, abandon search. Return to patrols.
You the reporter?
Harold Cawley, the Tattler. I'm covering DeRazio's little corruption racket.
Can't imagine it's good for your health, naming names in the Marcano organization.
Didn't you hear? Even cigarette smoke will kill you. So here's what I know. We've got city officials taking bribes, blackmail, juicy stuff. At the center of it all is a fellow named Frankie Bernard. The problem is, I don't know where he operates.
Might make it kind of hard to find him.
Ah, but the thing is, I hear Mr. Bernard uses debt drops. Spots where his people leave bribes for officials to pick up. And I just happen to know where they are. I also understand Frankie keeps a sweet blackmail stash of every dirty deal he's done.
I'll see if I can't get one of those couriers to give up the location for your mystery man and his little blackmail stash.
Working for Bernard is just as secretive as he is. You might have to find some way to get them to talk.
I'm sitting there with my driver's license in hand, and he proceeds to...
Sorry.
Unzip himself.
Welcome back.
I didn't know what to do, so I just sat there until he finished. Needless to say, I am none too pleased with our local police department.
Nobody ever did time for having a little extra money on them.
Tale about the horrific
Huh?
relationship.
That didn't sound right.
So I look around at everything we do have and just don't understand what
Hey,
all
man.
the fuss
All right,
is
then.
about. I'm not so damn good by comparison.
I'm on! Wasting one of us!
Grabbing cover.
Tell me that wasn't screaming.
You're gonna tell me what you know about Frankie Bernard.
Mr. Bernard has some bagmen making drops. All I know is the kind of car they're driving.
Your ass is mine now.
I'm in a hurry here. What this shady fuck want?
That's my goddamn point. Man, you wanna remember the
Fuckers coming for us!
I don't fucking miss!
Well, hello again.
Welcome to the Baron Saturday Ferris. We need the police down here. Per customer.
Send your officers, now! We have a report of a stolen car downtown. Any units in the area, please respond.
Swear I heard something. All over.
I'm calling the cops. What was that?
The man said he saw you.
Over there, shoot him for fuck's sake. My chance. Forget about me.
We need help.
All area units, we've got a reported homicide downtown. Please respond.
How's Frankie Bernard make his money?
The boss is running things out of the Imperial Bath Health Spa. He's keeping the politicians in line with dirty pictures he got stashed there.
I'll be in touch.
No sign here. Let's check over there. Ain't getting away with killing a cop, boy. Guys, he ain't here. Let's try there.
All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols. Repeat, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols.
They told us this new machine's supposed to get us organized at the office. But me and the other girls spend most of our time trying to get the damn thing to work. I believe that man has a gun.
We need the police down here.
The charges have been dropped. Have that excuse to pack
pack up the dogs and move to some place with a more hospitable
private boarding school.
Maybe
Look,
Tuscany.
I don't have a
if
problem
you say
with
so.
integration. I just want my son to get the best education is all. And these schools will have to spend so much time getting the colored kids up to speed, leaving my boy to lag behind with him. Sure.
Got a whole garage.
Beat feet, cocksucker. Got you figured out, boy.
The hell of it's trying to keep the damn things dry.
My friend was laughing at me, but learning to dance was one of the best things I ever did. Met my wife that way. Women love to see a man move on a dance floor.
Sure thing.
Here, over here.
By the way, you hear who won the fight last night? I missed it.
All right.
Where'd he get off to?
You getting it? Something ain't right about this.
Now you're done!
Here,
belly
here!
You boys do what I say.
You can't do that here.
Everybody get!
Don't you know you're
Get that fucker off me! You better have a good reason for running. You don't look like police, son.
Take him down!
Running for cover! That wasn't intentional. We all get in a hurry sometimes. Just waiting for that, man.
Keep the fucking crew! He's over here!
Crew! That's a nice piece you got there.
That cat must have took off. I'll check again, but this boy's gone.
Motherfucker's got business to attend to.
To look over there.
You are sweet.
Spider one, boys.
Out of my way!
Over there! Shoot him for fuck's sake! Got a beat on him! Oh, shit!
Get him from the other side! Gonna blow that bitch in half!
He's gunning us down! Get asshole! 12 o'clock!
I'm on to you, buddy.
Get on this other side! He's here! I got this.
He's here! Covering my ass!
Shots came from that way. Where'd he get off to?
Want it? Oh, fuck!
Get behind. You ain't that sly, dipshit.
Just fucking die already!
Time to die, prick!
cover.
Kids, how you like that?
Another one. There you are. Grabbing some cover. Got him. Boy. Found him. Spotted one, boys. Getting out of here. The fuck? Get him. Reloaded! Yes! Covering my ass!
Hey, I see you.
Who's that over there?
Now, why do you want to go and rip
We
off
got
Mr.
nothing for
Durasi?
you.
I got a feeling we ain't alone.
Tell Mr. Durasi I'll do anything to make it right.
Come get me, boy. Taking cover.
Where is he?
Oh, man! Get behind him! Come on, son! Take your whooping like a man! Out of ammo! I got her! God damn it! He's fucking gone! Fucking went over there! I said we try that here.
We prefer our own, don't you?
Huh? This here is some private shit.
What the fucking hell?
Been a fucking cat. This here is some private shit. Keep moving.
for your lives!
I almost got hit.
You don't belong here.
Do your fucking job and find him!
Stop slacking, come on! You don't want to put the...
You see a welcome sign anywhere?
Little piss ant. Goddamn diddlers. Useless fuck. Just what I need.
This any harder, I'm gonna fucking shoot myself.
Hey, Stone it. Time for a beating. Shit, they just took a bullet. Enough to like the way you died. I'm gonna break you in half. Loading up. Being shot up. Yeah, motherfucker.
Maybe it's not too late to go to the police.
Ow!
You ever heard of Enzo Conti?
Think Sammy mentioned him a time or two?
He's 61, old school mob. Been running Barclay Mills for decades. He started off extorting the railroad and moved on into industrial waste. All the heavy construction equipment and supplies for the casino, steel, concrete molds, that kind of thing, was all brought in via Enzo's trains.
All that shit has to be worth millions. Enzo didn't just hand it over to any cat who walked in the door. Marcano's a felon, so he's got to have a partner, someone who's legit.
If he does, that person's buried deep. I went through the paperwork. It's a goddamn maze.
Which means we need to get Enzo to tell us who it is.
According to my sources, Enzo's not a big fan of the casino. Thinks anyone who's not Sal Marcano's gonna end up getting fucked.
So I might be able to use that to flip him.
Probably have to squeeze him pretty hard, but it's worth a shot. He's still involved in the railroad and has to store all that industrial waste somewhere, so I'd start there.
Once I take his district from him, I'll give him a call from the motel, offer him an out.
And if that fails, you could always give him a Hanoi hangman.
Look who it is. Good to see you up and breathing, Connie.
Well, fuck, man. He got kind of crazy when you was taking over the warehouse in River Road, but I got out all right.
Heard you know something about the Barclay train yard.
Yep. This is more independent-like between the two of us. That friend of yours in the nice tan suit figured you need eyes and ears on Pete Santini's shipping operation.
What's Santini up to?
He's the protection man here in Barclay. You want to see whatever you put on a train end up where it's supposed to be? You gotta pay Pete's people.
Sounds kind of small time for one of Marcano's outfits.
Give the man a prize. Ever wonder why this city's got so many guns? Marcano and Enzo got Santini running them. You bust up them deals and you put the hurt on Pete's business.
All right. I'll see about getting my hands on that map. Be seeing you.
Drill, lean on Santini's people, see what they got to say.
boss. All units in vicinity be advised. Suspect engaging with on-scene units. Be advised. Suspect now in a vehicle. All units, pursuit is called off. Abandon search and return to patrols. Repeat.
Thank you, Lord.
Don't shoot, man! Hey, please don't do this!
motherfucker! Grenades live!
I'm gonna rip you.
Need to